So, Raid Shadow Legends. It can be a brutal game. I've been away for the weekend. I'm coming back to Champion Chase, Earn a Shredder. Mr. Eurowow here. I don't know how you speak this name, but 5,700 points in my group on a Champion Chase event. And I think I might be able to get something done as a last minute push to go after this. Now, obviously, we're hoping for big boy shards, really, anywhere I can get them, because I'm now pulling in the least favorable time to pull any shard, right? I'm pulling when there's no 2 times, there's no progressive, there's nothing, literally nothing going on. And it's an awful time to pull shards in general. But obviously, for a guaranteed void legendary, it's when am I going to get that chance again? That would probably cost me literally hundreds of void shards to try and pinpoint getting a shredder in the future, to the point actually where shredder won't even exist in the future. So I'm going in. Trouble with Champion Chase is it totally depends on the quality of champs that you pull, right? So if I lowball everything, like I'm lowballing right now with epics, obviously, but it's what you would expect because we're just pulling out of the norm, out of when I would normally pull shards. And that's going to chalk me up 1,000 points. I don't have much in the way of champs ready to go in terms of, you know, like fragments, all that type of stuff. So I'm not sitting on a load of points. I need to do it through shards. We get a Tahanarak just off of a void shard. I don't need Tahanarak, by the way. I've got like a +1, but I mean, it definitely doesn't hurt my account. But the points is massive. Look at that. 2,000 points from that temple is going to set me in good stead, actually, of this horrible act, which I'm engaged in right now. We've got another couple of epics, which is good. I don't really want to dip into primal shards. Like, it would hurt me a lot to use any primal shards for this event. So that's definitely not what I'm after. And it just depends where we're at after we pull kind of like the main bulk of shards. This, though, I wanted to do this as a video because it's like, this is the reality. I haven't purposely like planned this is how I'm going to win this event. But I just looked at it. I was like, I've got a chance. Now, some people, this is how they would have planned to do this. And you might be at the receiving end, which is very brutal, honestly. It's an extremely brutal feeling to think, I've got it in the bag. And then, obviously, someone rolls in and swipes it away last minute. But it is the reality of how these events are framed. So I'm going to do my remnant as well. Never seen anything but an epic here. And again, we never see anything but an epic. So after doing those shards so far, see where we're at. Got 38 minutes left. So there's definitely time to retaliate if people realize that I'm making a late push. But so far, I'm in front. So far. So I'm going to leave it there. Wait till like the last few minutes. And then let's see what's going on with these other fellas. I mean, you've seen there, I've come from 0 to 6,300 in 2 minutes, right? So any of these fellas, anyone on this whole grid could, and there's only 50 of us, right? There's only 50 in the mix. So anyone could be doing the same. And I guess we'll see where this ends. Right, so I'm entering the final 1 minute now of this Champion Chase. I will say sometimes points take like a little bit of time to hit the scoreboard. So sometimes you can look at it and think, nobody's moving, but stuff could be happening in the background. Right now, it feels to me like nobody is chasing this, and people probably assume this is already done. Even with it feeling in the bag, I've actually converted some gems into some more ancients, and I'm just going to summon some extras. And this is probably don't need to do this. Potentially don't need to do this. Maybe I do, right? It's one of those where I'd rather burn some gems and some ancients to guarantee the shredder. Now that I've invested to this level, like, you know, you want to try and get the champ, especially if it's a, you know, void legendary that's not coming down again. Or, you know, won't be available again in the game. You know, certainly not easily anyway. So You can see this is more like the sort of point scoring I was expecting to do earlier. I got extremely lucky with my void scores to basically give myself that bump to be in the mix here. But even just getting this done at this point just gives me a little bit more leeway in case someone's been pushing and the scores are just taking like that extra 10, 20 seconds to hit my visual. Oh man, this is what I was expecting though. The all rare town. Let's do these last couple of ancients. I'm literally now shard dry, right? And there's probably going to be summoning events tomorrow, and you know, with all the progressive chance stuff they always do for clan v clan, all that. But honestly, this is a guaranteed. Well, it's not guaranteed, but it's a very high chance now of me picking up this void legendary versus, you know, these progressive chances where it's still very low chance. So this is almost pointless picking up the 10 points at a time, but you know, never know if you get an epic like this. Throws a few more on, and that is probably going to be there or thereabouts the end of the event. As I say, I came into this super late with no expectations of doing it, but then saw that there was just a good chance that I might be in the mix. I did grab the legendary tome as well, which is always nice. So yeah, I've ended up top in the group, picked up Shredder, picked up 75 of the Radiant Sun Lilies as well. And I shouldn't have, oh God, this is stupid. And I shouldn't have collected him yet. Oh, so dumb. I even thought to tell you guys, I was like, don't collect Shredder yet because you want to collect him during Clan v Clan because that's worth like 35,000 points. And it's not personal rewards. Okay. Anyway, I feel pretty dirty. Come in late. I've ripped through some shards and out of nowhere, I've just won myself Shredder. I'm a bad human being. I'm sorry, anyone in my group. But it was super low points, right? Anyway, that's it for today. Sorry if you get wrecked. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you soon.